So, on its own, I proposed an answer to the Davos question, well, not ushering utopia, but I do believe it could avert humanity from disaster. In fact, in many respects, I do believe it's kind of, for the real disasters, for those underlying currents that I mentioned, I think it's the only thing that has a chance at averting some of those disasters. Now, I hope you haven't forgotten that quote I gave on faith, the whole thing of faith being increasingly necessary as a motive to have children. I'd ask you to look at the realities of arrangements that do not, in their ideal manifestations, present children with a fixed mother figure and a fixed father figure, which they're legally and culturally tied. So the whole concept of what's termed gay marriage. It doesn't take much for me to see that promoting sexual relations without a clear and distinct tie to the raising of progeny, to the creating and raising of progeny, in as close to ideal circumstances as we can manage, would merely do more to exacerbate problems akin to the ones mentioned in Empty Cradle. Now, I hope I've hit the vital points of our dialogue and that I've not given offense. I realize that it's likely that a lot of this may not fundamentally sway you, but at the very least I hope we can understand each other better, and in doing so arrive at the very least, at the very minimum, at a state described in the book I mentioned, Speaker for the Dead. The protagonist Ender ends up mentioning this about those he finds himself in conflict with, and here it goes. He says, "But when it comes to human beings, the only type of cause that matters is final cause, the purpose, what a person had in mind. Once you understand what people really want, you can't hate them anymore. You can fear them, but you can't hate them, because you can always find the same desires in your own heart." You could certainly argue the ultimate veracity of that quote statement. I believe for the most part it's correct. We can be really different and very much the same, I think, as we interchange our ideas and are willing to talk like this. That helps. So, again, BigEvasive, thanks for your patience on with all the time it's taken me to get this response off. If we don't have any contact between now and the new year, have a happy new year, and hope things are going well for you, and if they're not, that they get better, and take care.